Yesterday, we started bringing the name of the show to life, the Full Circle Leader, and the 5 dimensions behind it. Yesterday, we talked about dimension number 1, self-accountability, that leadership starts with you owning your own stuff before you can try to lead anyone else's. And so today, we move to dimension number 2, and it is a natural next step, as you'll see. Once you're actually leading yourself, the question becomes, how are you leading the people around you? And so this dimension is called people first. And here's what it means to us. People first is recognizing that everything meaningful gets accomplished by and through people. I worked for an organization one time. The owner always said, businesses don't grow, people do. So a people first leader develops the people around them with dignity, with love, with kindness and respect. The core shift is from using people to developing people. Let me tell you about a moment that brings this to life and actually still humbles me a little. Earlier this year, I was co-facilitating an exercise with a colleague. This is an exercise that I have personally delivered 1,000 times, but this time it was his turn to lead it. And without even realizing it at first, I started directing him little nudges and subtle redirects. Maybe you should do this. What if you did this? You could do this. My way of doing it, slipping in through the side door. And I caught myself, fortunately, and stopped and said, hey, you know the outcome of this exercise. You know what we're trying to accomplish. And you're such a good facilitator, so do it your way. And he did. And it was different than what I would have done. And it landed. It really worked. And more than that, it was authentic to him and his style. And the group felt that. Of course they did. And so did I, like watching it happen. And what that moment taught me is so important. So lean in, because I think this is one of the harder truths in leadership. Knowing when to lead is important, but knowing when to let go, that might be the harder skill, especially when we are good at it. And we really love it. And when we care, when we've seen what works, we know the shortcuts. So we hover, we over-explain, we add just one more suggestion without even realizing that we are letting our own experience become someone else's ceiling. And there is a real difference between setting someone up for success and not letting them leave the driveway without us in the passenger seat. And that is the whole shift from using people to get the outcome we already have in our head to developing them so they can find their own way there. And it's actually better. It lands because it's from them. And when you actually let go, that is when you find out what people are made of. That's when they surprise you. That's when their genius emerges. That's when they grow into leaders who will one day let go for someone else too. So here is your reflection for today. Where are you holding the wheel a little too tight? Who around you is ready to do it their own way if you would just let them? Tomorrow, we zoom out even further from the individual people in front of you to the whole system that you are operating inside. So tune in as we talk about dimension number 3 tomorrow. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.